night with another Madden 21 franchise rebuild, and today we are going to do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not sure if you would call this a realistic team rebuild. Let's look at the teams right now. You obviously have Tom Brady, who is the most overrated quarterback in the NFL at the age of 43 years old. Not saying he's overrated due to his past accolades, but he's 100% overrated this year because so many people had Tampa Bay as a lock to go to the Super Bowl, and he has single-handedly lost them games. We have Ronald Jones at running back, followed by Fournette and Shady McCoy. Our wide receivers are solid, with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Scotty Miller, and Tyler Johnson. Offensive line isn't bad, it has some holes. The biggest one at left tackle. Tight end, we are solid. Where's O.J. Howard? O.J. Howard's going to play fullback. That's lovely. The defense isn't looking bad. Antoine Winfield Jr. at free safety. He's going to be a stud. And then you have Jason Pierre-Paul, Devin White, Levante David, Shaq Barrett, Jordan Whitehead, Jamal Dean, Carlton Davis, and Sean Murphy Bunting being the starting corners. And then the defensive line. I believe I said defensive line, but we do have Sue Vitave and Golston. Now, the dilemma is this team is built for success this year. Like, the team is going all in to win the Super Bowl this year. And I don't necessarily like that because if you look at their contracts, Fournette's on 1 year. And I know AB definitely is too. Sue is on a 1 year deal. Gronk is on a 1 year deal. Shaq Barrett's on a 1 year deal. AB's on a 1 year deal. Godwin has 1 year left. Levante David has 1 year left. O.J. Howard has 2, but I don't know, it's tough. Because there's in no way, shape, or form are we going to be able to keep all those players around. So, I'm going to make a couple trades here for the greater good of the future. Because you have to. Like, you have to be realistic and realize the team's not going to win the Super Bowl this year. I'm trading away Levante David. I don't think they'll give me Kareem Hunt, but yeah. If they gave me a first, I would take it. So Levante David, a 4th and a 5th for Cleveland's first round pick. Let's see who else is up here at the top. Why is this guy even on my roster? 23 overall. Godwin is in my long-term plans. AB on the other hand, I mean, it's a 1 year deal, but still, like, I don't want him. Like, that man's a straight clown. He can go suffer with the Jets. they love AB apparently. So we'll give him a 7th this year and a 3rd next year. So AB a 7th this year and a 3rd next year for the Jets. 1st from the Seahawks this year. I can't get rid of Brady because the cap penalty is way too bad. I'm getting rid of Gronk too. So we are trading Gronk, our 3rd this year, and our 2nd next year for the projected 2nd overall pick in this year's draft. Keeping Godwin. I want to keep Shaq Barrett around. I'm getting rid of Sue. Some team's first priority is going to be a right end. But we can look and see what the Colts have. So Sue for the Colts 2nd round pick this year. There's going to be tons of running backs in free agency I can replace Leonard Fournette with too. So Leonard Fournette for the Bills 3rd round pick. And our 34-year-old defensive tackle. For the Bears, or for the Broncos 2nd round pick next year. And I think that's all I want to get rid of. So the offense is still pretty much intact. Defense is looking questionable. So we have Pierre Paul through next year. Go replace it. Go get a middle linebacker in free agency. I would pick up Wesley Woodyard. But outside that, I mean, let's let it ride to the mid-season point. I don't want to say I'm tanking this season, but I also am playing in a 5-year window here. And we're still 6-2 after getting rid of all those players. Tom Brady is doing absolutely terrible, like he is in real life. Ronald Jones is not looking too hot either. Receiving wise, Godwin and Mike Evans are on pace to 1,000. Scotty Miller could as well. Defensively, Devin White is having a good season, good first half. Pierre-Paul with 3.5 sacks and Shaq Bear with 3.5 as well. Interceptions, Jordan Whitehead, Antoine Winfield, and Carlton Davis all have 2. Okay, so we got Godwin locked up. And we got Shaq Barrett locked up. They're both in the long-term plans. Everyone else I can let walk. We'll send to the playoffs. Ideally, I want to be in striking range of a quarterback. And we finished 8-8 after over, so we went 2-6 the second half of the year. Brady threw 20 touchdowns to 8 interceptions in the second half of the year. Ronald Jones looked bad. And I hate how Madden dogs Ronald Jones. He's not that bad in real life. Godwin led our team in receiving by 2 yards, but Mike Evans beat him by 5 touchdowns. Scotty Miller didn't do bad either. Hit almost 1,000 yards with 6 touchdowns. Defensively, how'd we do? Devin White with 131 tackles, 7 for loss, 5.5 sacks, and an interception. Jason Pierre-Paul had 10 sacks. Shaq Barrett had 10. William Golston had 7. Antoine Winfield, possibly Defensive Rookie of the Year with 4 picks. Jordan Whitehead had 3. Carlton Davis had 3. Mike Edwards and Jamal Dean both had 2. Let's see the yearly awards. Tom Brady 9th in NFC. Devin White 2nd in Defensive Player of the Year. Rankings, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Keyshawn Vaughn comes in 10th. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Antoine Winfield. Brady 6th at best QB, best running back. Ronald Jones at 10th, best wide receiver. Mike Evans at 8th. No one on the O-line, D-line. Nope, best linebacker. Shaq Barrett and Devin White at 4 and 5 respectively. And best defensive back, Antoine Winfield at 5. So we'll sim to the offseason and take a look at the team again. The Browns beat the Saints 31-17. Upgrade players. Brady regressed down to an 86. Ronald Jones went up 1 or 2 overall points to 84. The offensive line's good. Tristan Wirfs is at an 85. Antoine Winfield has superstar development. Devin White has superstar development. Jordan Whitehead went up to star. All the corners are at star, so we need an edge run stopper. Jason Pierre-Paul, so we need a right outside linebacker. How many picks? What are the picks looking like? So we have 12, 13, 16, 32, 48, and 50. Is there anyone else I want to sign? Whatever, I'll re-sign the kicker. Okay, you test out free agency. Corey Davis in the slot could be decent. He wants a lot of money though, like 12 mil a year. I can't commit that to a wide receiver. I would like to get Jaylen Brown now. I could move Hankins out to right end, but I don't want to commit that kind of cap. We're good at corner. Yeah, I think that's all the moves I'm going to make is try to go for Jaylen Brown. And we got him. We'll send the next week and see who's still there. Vita Vey. I want to lock him up, so get his 50 here. See if there's anyone I can come in here and steal. If we can get Aguilar at that price, that would be monstrous. Start the draft. The Raiders want to take a QB. We're just going to skip ahead and see.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
He's looking good. So that wide receiver is definitely... Power rusher, I can move him to right outside backer, so that's not outside the realm of possibilities. I don't think we necessarily need a tight end. We could use a power back, he looks good. Let's go ahead and take the wide receiver now.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Normal development, ranked 7th in the class, and we got him at 12. We did not scout any quarterbacks this year. Mid first, late first, late first. I know the running back will be there. We just might have to take
the
right end.
Jaguars are now on the clock.
We reached on him, but he is number 17 and we got him at 13.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
I'm trying to trade out of this spot. For a second next year and a third and a fourth this year. Yeah, we can do that.
Hold on now. This pick is trading teams. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock.
Sean Ringer, ranked 5th, and we got him at 32.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock.
Left end ranked 27, we got him at 48.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
No one, like, really excites me.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Take Malik Givens. Hidden development ranked 11 and we got him at 50. We just might have to start him. Or move him the outside backer maybe. I don't know.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock.
Benji Best ranked 15. We got him at 65.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock.
Taylor Heller ranked 20 and we got him at 87. And then we don't have anything till the 7th. We're just gonna skip to the end. I don't care who they take with the 7th round pick. We got everyone we wanted. We still need a left tackle. And we didn't solve the quarterback problem. See what his stats are like. Ratings. 91 speed, 74 block shed. He has no finesse or power moves. He also has no finesse or power moves. Honestly, I want to start Best over Pierre Paul and just deal him. Get him as much experience as possible. I don't think anyone... Psych. Apparently the Eagles want him. The Eagles are 32 million over the cap, so we have to wait to do that. View player card. He does have star development. I don't know. This one's tough. We will sim to the regular season. Make sure the depth chart's how I want it. I want him playing slot so he gets more targets. Which overall do I have? My coach, spend coach XP. we want the defense to be golden, first and foremost. We're gonna assume that a regular season, hope the Eagles figure out their cap. How are you over 30 million in cap still? Maybe I have to wait till next week. A lot of breakout players. Get Chris Godwin 4+ touchdowns or 200 receiving yards. Hopefully the Eagles have their cap figured out by now. How are you minus? How's the CPU even letting you play? Like, I need a quarterback. Why isn't it not letting me bring up? It won't let me click to trade Brady. I need to get rid of him. Ben's down to 77. I don't know. The Steelers would never do that anyway. I need a QB though. I need a QB bad. Give me your first round pick for Brady. Give me your second. next year too. Look, at this point, I'm ready to start Josh Rosen. Okay, so Tom Brady, a 4th and a 5th to the Vikings. I don't even care if we start Rosen, truly. We just gotta get rid of Pierre Paul too. Who knows, Rosen could light it up for us. Kyler Murray's not 500k. DeAndre Hopkins is not 500k either. I hate how Madden does that. Like, in no way, shape, or form are any, like, this game is so glitched, they didn't put any time in the franchise mode. At all. So stupid. I'm just gonna have to, guess sit on Jason Pierre-Paul. Because no one wants him. You have to sit on him. See what Josh Rosen can do. My expectations are not high by any means. We're just gonna send to the playoffs. Who knows? Maybe Rosen leads us to the playoffs. It's best case scenario. Worst case scenario gets us the #1 overall draft pick. We are 9-7. I mean, he didn't do great, but he did have 27 touchdowns. Ronald Jones had 1,000 yards rushing. And Sean Ringer had 428. Receiving, O.J. Howard led the team, followed by the rookie. My God. If he's not Offensive Rookie of the Year, I don't know who is. How'd the defense do? Probably amazing. Brown led the team in tackles. Golston and Alphonse Keaton led in tackles for losses. Vita Vea led in sacks, followed by Shaq Barrett, then Devin White. And Devin White, Sean Murphy Bunting, Jordan Whitehead, and Antoine Winfield led in interceptions. NFC MVP. We obviously had no one. Defensive Player of the Year, we had no one. Offensive Rookie of the Year. The guy on the football team beat us. And Ringer and Derek DeCarvalho Finished second, third and second respectively. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Alphonse Keaton and Benji Best. Finished 5th and 6th. Best QB, Rosen's not even close. Best running back, not even close for Ronald Jones. Best wide receiver, best O-line, Ali Marpep. Best D-line, nobody. Best linebacker, nobody. And best defensive back, nobody. We're gonna get smoked in playoffs. Oh, and it's Brady out for revenge. 35-7. You'll love to see it. We're just gonna sim to the offseason and go from there. See what the team's looking like. Rosen's up to a 71. Mike Evans and Godwin are at 94. The rookie's at 79. Offensive line's good. Defense is beautiful, as always. Carlton Davis, I would like to resign you. OJ Howard, I would like to resign you as well. Ryan Jensen, we'll give you a 2-year. We'll see what we do here with Ronald Jones. Okay, so we got Jones back. Jordan Whitehead. Got him back. Alex Kappa. Got him back. Donovan Smith can walk. Rosen's not getting $5 million a year. We're gonna get a quarterback. Jensen's not worth that. So we made playoffs. We're throwing a bunch of money at Baker. Baker's gonna take us to the Super Bowl. See if anyone bites on Kelsey. I'm not overly concerned about it because we can trade if we need to. I just didn't want to bring back Jensen. Not that Kelsey's better, but if we can lock you up for 2 years at that, that would be phenomenal. I just really hope we get Baker. I really hope we get Baker. We got Kelsey. We're still in first for Baker. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. Yes, we want to pick up the 50 on Devin White. That sucks. There's no one here I want. We're gonna hope and pray there's someone in the draft. We need a quarterback. You gotta be kidding me. You have absolutely gotta be kidding me. No quarterbacks have come out of the draft.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Let's see who we can trade for. I don't think the Bills get rid of Josh Allen. What do you want? Left end, center, middle linebacker.
Well, if you're wondering what the delay is, I think we've got a
So
trade
we
coming.
traded Givens, a first round, and a second round for Carson Wentz. It had to be done.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
I don't even know. This draft class sucks. We need an offensive line. We need a right
Jets
tackle.
are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Okay, so we have Wentz. Halfback's a D. What are we looking like on defense? Middle linebacker, we're good. We need an edge rusher though. So whether it's right outside backer, which has no one. Left outside doesn't have anybody. Right end edge rushers are non-existent.
The Bills are now on the
Ranked
clock.
9th, we got him at 37. It wasn't a need by any means, but it's trade capital for the future.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock.
Eric Silver is ranked 15. We got him at 116.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Let's see if there's anyone we can steal here.
The Texans are
Ranked
now on the
85,
clock.
we got him at 180. I didn't want to give up that much for Wentz, but we needed a quarterback to be any
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
competitive this year. Yeah, we're just going to take the Falcons.
How come nobody's at the podium? That's because both teams are right now working on a trade.
Gonna move him out to left tackle. He goes up one overall to 79. Third year. We have our QB. Running backs are Oh, I did not know Ali. Wait, where's Ali Marpet playing? Yes, thank you. So we got an O-line. We got our wide receivers. Benji Best is at star now. We're gonna move him to right end. Since he fits our scheme. Move him to left end. Beautiful. Now that we have a QB, we should be in it. We should be in it. Let's see what the salaries are. Who might loosen this year? I'm gonna trade Scotty Miller. He's not gonna be anything special to the team. If I can get a second round for him, I'll be happy. Anyone over the top on Scotty Miller. Couple teams yellow. I'm gonna trade him to the Titans. Why not? Titans don't have Anybody I want. Just take DJ Reed if I lose one of those guys. Let's see where we are at the midseason of year 3. Hopefully Carson Wentz pays off because we put pretty much everything that we've been working for on the line with that trade. We beat the Steelers 24-13. We are 6-2. See how we're looking stats wise. Carson Wentz is not looking good. I mean, 13 touchdowns, 3 picks. It's not terrible, but you want to see more production. We're getting no production in the running game either. Godwin's looking good. OJ Howard's looking good. Mike Evans is looking good. The sophomore is not looking that good. Our defense has to be keeping us in games. Devin White has 70 tackles already and 2 sacks. Alphonse Keaton has 3 sacks. Shaq Barrett with 2. Vita Vea with 2. Joe Falk with 2.5. Devin White with 2. Jayon Brown with 2 interceptions. Shaq Barrett has 1. Carlton Davis has 1. And Mike Edwards has 1. Extra prep. -7. Morale. You hate to see it. No one's morale is affecting them negatively though, so we'll send them to the playoffs. We made the playoffs at 10-6, so I mean we're progressively getting one more win every year. Carson Wentz 32nd in passing touchdowns, 26 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Ronald Jones did not have a good year. Sean Ringer didn't either, receiving wise. OJ Howard at 8 touchdowns, that's like the lone bright spot. Devin White led in tackles. Alphonse Keaton led in tackles for loss. Shaq Barrett 2nd. Sacks. Shaq Barrett had 8.5. Vita Vea had 7. Benji Best had 5.5. Alphonse Keaton had 4. Shaq Barrett, Jayon Brown, Carlton Davis, and Jordan White had each with 2 picks. We have the 32nd ranked offense. The 16th ranked defense. Let's see how we do. There's no reason, like, I don't understand it outside of a running back.
from center.
All right, down 7-0. 7-7 tie. Touchdown.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament.
Lions had almost 500 yards and 2 interceptions.
One moves on.
Ronald Jones didn't do anything. Mike Evans 8 for 160 and a touchdown. O.J. Howard 9 for pretty much 110 and a touchdown. Sophomore 7 for 85 and a touchdown. And Godwin 8 for 71. Defensively, how we do Devin White running tackles. Tackles for losses. Peter Bay, Devin White, Shaq Barrett, Benji Boston, Sean Murphy, Benton, they all had one sack as a team. And Jamal Dean and Carlton Davis both had interceptions. So we are advancing to the divisional championship. Who are you? I don't know where you came from. Bears. The Bears. Let's see how we do this time. Hopefully we win it.
On both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is because
Carson Wentz getting outdueled by Nick Foles.
The hope. to go on and maybe
Ronald
play in the
Jones
big game
literally did
itself.
nothing. He is so bad.
Let's see how they handle it, though.
Understand
The
it.
offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run
We had
again
no sacks.
and maybe find a way to advance?
One interception. So we made it to the divisional and lost in OT. It's into the off season. Chiefs beat the Cowboys 32-28. We'll franchise them. Yeah, we have no one for... There's no way we are getting anybody in free agency, so we're just gonna send to the draft.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
We need a better running back.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Neither of those guys are gonna do it though. I mean, they might have to, but they are by far the best available. So, who's faster? 4.55, 4.4. Morgan
The
Branch.
Bills are now on the clock.
Ranked 27th, and we got him at 27.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
We need offensive line. Because we're going to have to let Marpet walk. Left tackle. Offensive line is so terrible in this game.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Ranked 40, we got him at 57. Or 57, yeah.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Who else? Scouted.
The Bills are now on the
Kerry
clock.
Watson, ranked 37. We got him at 91. And we have to let Marpet
The
walk.
Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Maybe. Or we just let Jamal Dean walk. Or trade him.
The Bills are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Give me a fourth.
I see both teams filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
I will still take
Well, wait,
fourth.
looks like both war rooms are feverishly back on the phones. I think that means a trade is coming.
Anybody else want to give me a fourth? Nope. But I will take the Seahawks. fifth
Ladies and
next year.
gentlemen, we've got a trade. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
Rank 204, we got him at 219. Wentz has not made any moves. Honestly, we're going to try to Ronald Jones. Dude has not done anything this whole rebuild. And so we traded Ronald Jones for Marlon Davidson at left end. Let's see the salaries. Ronald Jones was just not doing anything. Trade away Tyler Johnson. Over Green Bay, you can honestly have him. Give me a third. Give me a fourth. At least getting something for him. Want to bring Evans back. Possibly. Devin White. Antoine Winfield need to. Ali Marpat. Tristan Wirfs. Jamal Dean. And we have Marlon Davidson's contract to worry about now too. We'll sign me a kicker and punter. Let's see where we're at the mid-season point. We are 2-5. Carson Wentz is just terrible. I don't understand it. Jamal Dean has 4 interceptions. Let's try switching up the scheme. Maybe that's it. I mean, Sim the playoffs, see if we make it. I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe Wentz is that bad. We really missed our shot with Baker. What do we go this year? 8-8, 1 game out of the division. Carson Wentz with 29 touchdowns, 10 picks, and almost 4,200 receiving yards. The rookie with 865 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns, followed by Sean Ringer. Derek DeCarvalho leads the team in receptions, averaging almost 20 a catch. Mike Evans is second, followed by Godwin, and then Howard. How'd the defense do? I'm not even, don't even want to look at their stats. Disgusted. No, we don't want to sim the draft. Sim the offseason. None of my guys want to come back. Wentz just stays going down. Broncos are a young team. I want someone with green interest. Try to snake somebody who's a little bit older. Okay, so we traded Sean Ringer for Kyle Juszczyk. It's a solid blocker as well. Marlon Davidson regressed. Shaq Barrett regressed. I don't know, I think I get rid of Sean Murphy Bunting here. I need to outline. Okay, so we traded Sean Murphy Bunting for Lane Johnson. That fixed one spot on our own line. Maybe there's a team that wants both of them. The Rams. This is rough. Why can I not add a pick? How'd that cause me to exceed the salary cap? Oh my god. What's my cap penalty at? I have to wait for the league year to reset. Oh, the
Jaguars
struggles.
are now on the clock.
I'm just trying to go all in next season.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Please, offensive line.
The Bengals are
Without
now on the clock.
hesitation. I don't care who else is there.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Whatever.
The Bengals are now
I'll
on the
take him.
clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Seven.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Derek Wolf, ranked 56. We got him at 112.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Colts are now on the clock.
Ranked 106. We got him at 120.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the
Tyrese
clock.
Scarborough, ranked 100. We got him at 127.
The Chargers are now on the
Dalton
clock.
Spencer, ranked 16th. We got him at 125.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Bengals are
Shaden
now on the
Lowry,
clock.
ranked 40. We got him at 144.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Colts are now on the
Ranked
clock.
82. We got him at 152. And the last pick of the draft.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Second to last. I thought we... Oh yeah, we didn't do that trade for J.K. Dobbins.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Ranked 159. We got him at 176.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Let's go unconventional here. Logan
The Bengals
Dodge,
are now on the clock.
ranked 321. This is it. It's a do or die here. We have to clear 7 million in cap. Carson Wentz is not getting it done for us. What's a quarterback I want? Garoppolo, no. Danny Jones, no. I kind of feel like we are tied to Carson Wentz right now. Yeah, we're tied to him. I mean, whatever. Let's hope he has a season. See y'all at the mid-season point. This rebuild sucked. I cannot do anything. But like, I feel like I had to play it how I did. We're 3-4. How bad is Wentz right now? 28th and 17th. I don't even want to look at the rest of the team stats. Truly, I don't. How do we finish? 7-9. Winston do terrible. Why did I have 3 different halfbacks getting carries? Kyle Juszczyk was the best one too. Yeah, I'm not happy with how this turned out. Not happy at all. Let's take one final look at the team. Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for me. Have a good night.